Hi guys, so there's my chrysanthemums. We are now about 24 days out from the show. So as you can see, my predictions that we were a little bit early for some of these are showing to be quite accurate. Way too early on some of these and quite late on others, so a bit disappointing. Another disappointing thing that I had happen is found quite a few caterpillars in here. So some of my flowers that I thought would be really good now too much damage and probably won't be any good at all, which is annoying. And I tried to spray and damage some of the petals on some of the flowers that were okay, so I'm now a bit too nervous to even do that. And you can see there's some damage. I'm not sure how well that will show up, probably not. Oh yeah, no, you can see some damage there on a little bit of water spots that from when I sprayed, so won't be spraying again. Probably now just be on the caterpillar hunt and see if I can get them. See, this one here has been bitten as well. Sorry, here's me trying to look at the flower and not through the video, so you can see a little bit of damage there. These are some of the anhues, and again they're far too early, so I've got quite a few of those, so hopefully some will be late enough. And these are not sure what these are. Seaton's lace, sorry. So they're probably a little bit late, which is a bit of a pain. These are all Jan Waddell's, so hopefully most of them should be okay. You can see the difference in height of that one there compared to these other ones down the bottom, so I'm not quite sure why that is. I thought normally last year they were all similar height. This one here is a cerise Kitchener. Oh, sorry, again not looking through the thing, so that one's looking quite good. Hopefully that one will be, I can keep the caterpillars away from that one. And these ones here are green satin, so they're all doing quite well. And this one was quite early, so we'll see. And that one actually has a single stem on a plant, and the reason for that is because I broke some of the stems, so that's going to be a really big flower, so hopefully it's not going to look too weird. These are my red Kitcheners, so they're a little late, but we'll see how they go. They're looking like they might be quite nice and big, and fortunately no damage on those ones. This is my biggest disappointment. This is the one that I was really hoping was going to be do really well, and it's this one's almost full out, and we're 24 days from the show, so bit disappointing. So next year I will probably stop that one a little bit later, but it is my first year doing those, and they were given to me a little bit late, so I think I didn't quite stop them at the right time because I did get them late in the first place. This is Woolman's Prince. Funnily enough, I wasn't going to do this one again this year because I decided I didn't like it last year. I think last year I had about 12 flowers on the plant. This year I gave it another go and just let it have 3, and I actually quite like them. Wait to see what happens when they come full out, but I really like the bright yellow. I think they're beautiful. So yeah, it always pays, even if you don't like them one year, to give them another go because they might be different. This is another one of the Jessie Habgood, so the other large one that I was hoping was going to be perfect, although it's got quite a lot of damage. The caterpillars got into it. Sorry, it's a bit bright in my glass, my chrysanthemum house here. So that one's almost fully opened as well. There's no way that's going to be okay for showing. So a bit disappointed, but that's okay. I might cut it and have it in the house, and it can look pretty in there instead. This one here is one that I've never tried before. It's a Communo no Yuri or something. Anyway, it's quite amazing. Sorry, they're really bright in here. I need to put some more shade stuff in here. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they turn out like. And these are Edith Meechin, which I don't know, they look very different to what they did last year. It'll be interesting to see what they turn out like. These, the colour looks different even, but I guess that's them still in bud form and not fully open, so it'll be interesting to see what they actually turn out like when they're fully out. and this is the sort of line of Edith Meechan. So I've got some here. This one's sort of on its way, starting to show colour. Fully closed buds still, and then through to the ones that are, you know, these ones that are looking quite open. So lots of range there for the show. Hopefully I'll manage to have something out at the right stage for the show in 24 days time. These, you can see them very well, these are my icicles, which are completely wrong timing. I don't know what happened here, but these are really very, very late. As you can see, the buds are still very small, so no chance for those. This one here is one that I took from a cutting from a flower bunch that I bought at the supermarket, and I just really liked it, so I tried it. Lots and lots of damage there with because I actually had it outside. I wasn't thinking of really paying too much attention to it, but now I quite like it. So I've got it in the chrysanthemum house, but it's got lots and lots of damage from caterpillars. And these guys are my charms. They're still outside. Probably should put them in the chrysanthemum house soon, but they're only just starting to show a little bit of colour. So these are the two whites. These ones I actually damaged quite a bit by feeding them a bit of nitrogen, and I nearly killed them. So this one would be much, much bigger than it is now, but yeah, I had to repot it completely, take all of the potting mix out, repot it completely, and it basically went down to half its size, so it would be a lot bigger, but I think it's done quite well to recover to this point. So it actually looks like it might flower in time for the show. It won't be any good because it'll be half the size of everyone else's, but it's still fun. And this one here, nothing went wrong with this one, it just didn't grow, and they do say that some are better than others. This is a red, this is Ruby I think it's called, so we'll just see. I don't know if I'll bother with showing that one, but it's interesting to see the difference in size just with the two different varieties. I've seen white ones shown before in Waikato, but not the red one, so worth having a look at, trying different things. And this is this is a spray that I wanted to have a try of doing a one that you hang down. Anyway, so I've given it a go. Completely the wrong thing to do, but I thought I'd have a play. So it's interesting to see. It didn't work out very well, but you know, when you're learning new things, and I didn't have a spray, a cascade, sorry. So I didn't have a cascade plant, one that's designed for using as a cascade, so I just had to play with a spray. So I've got to decide whether I use this one as a spray or whether I just leave it at home. Probably just leaving it at home, but that was my play. And this is one that I just had sitting in the garden. So I pulled it out of the garden. It was here when we bought the place. I don't know what it is. I can't remember it flowering previously, so we'll see what that one turns out like. These are some of my ones that I've just had out in the garden, looking stunning. Quite a bit of damage from the rain we've had in the last couple of days, but yeah, they're still really pretty. So that's an update. Oh, one more thing to show. This is my green satin that's just been sitting out in, I haven't done anything to it, I've just planted the cutting that I took earlier in the year. And this is what it's done, hundreds and hundreds of buds. I didn't do any stopping, I didn't do anything to it, just left it to go. So that will look stunning, I would think, in, I don't know, probably another 2 or 3 weeks. It will be completely covered. So it's green satin, so completely covered in green flowers with a bit of luck. Hopefully not too much damage from all the rain that we've had, but yeah, it'll look quite amazing. So it's an update on my chrysanthemums with 24 days to go before the show.